What's up, y'all? Roll call. Go ahead and check in whenever you guys come in. Go ahead and make a comment so I can see who you are. And don't forget to like the video on your way in. What up, Mythical Legend? Please be the first to like the video as well. Being first means absolutely nothing if you're not supporting the creator. Appreciate the like. So, I mean, we can start the discussion now. Doesn't have to be a bunch of people for that to happen. Almost. What is your observation? What's your takeaway from the situation? Because I've been watching the court cases, and man, some of these people will say anything. Hello, whoever just got in, please like the video and comment so that I can see who you are. State your position on the George Floyd and Officer Chauvin situation. There must be a delay on my voice or something.
Hello, everyone. I'm at.
Y'all are killing me. Oh, and I need the comments, y'all. I need the comments. What's your position on the George Floyd versus Officer Chauvin situation? Or the state versus Officer Chauvin? What's your objection? What's your position? The whole shebang. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. All right. So far in the comment section, we have first and second. What up, Murder Man? So that means second did not like the post yet. I need everybody's position. Let's have a discussion. I wish that would question Derek. Exactly. And I feel like the reason why that's not happening right now is because they're still building the case on both ends, which, in all honesty, the prosecution really doesn't need to build much of a case. I mean, you got video footage of this officer sitting on a man's neck, and the man was already handcuffed when he got there. And then I think they thought that mentioning that Officer Chauvin was 140 pounds, approximately, allegedly. They thought that would help the case, that, hey, him sitting on his neck couldn't have killed him. But the thing is, though, your neck alone probably weighs about 1.5 pounds to 3 pounds, depending on how big you are. That's way too much weight for such a small amount of weight. Putting 140 pounds plus the 30 pounds he has for his utility belt, his bulletproof vest, and all the gadgets and stuff he has on his belt, that's too much weight to be on somebody's neck, especially when they're handcuffed face down with their head turned to the side. I feel like the cop didn't get any punishment. Like when he killed him, he should have went to prison automatically. Oh, I feel like I think they bonded out because there was somebody that recorded one of the other guys that was there, the guy that was sitting on his torso, I believe. They found him at a Kroger's, shopping, living his life. But yes, Murder Man, I definitely agree they need to fry him. Uh, Two of you that came in, go ahead and like the video. We got 4 people in. Let's get this video to 4 likes so we can mess with YouTube's algorithm real quick. I want this discussion to include as many people as possible. George Floyd is not on trial. It's defamation of character. Plus, you need a lot of pressure on the right spot to put someone to sleep and let's see, continuous pressure when they're out cold equals death. I don't want him dead. I want him in general population. There you go. Oh no, I wasn't talking about George Floyd being on trial. I think he was saying he wants them to question Derek. But I said George Floyd versus Chauvin before I said the state versus Chauvin, just in honor of George Floyd's life, because this is all behind George Floyd. Trial for what? Give him the rope. Man, if we can go back to them old days, the way they used to do things, yeah, he did. He'd get it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, that menacing smirk on that man's face, the fact that he had one hand in his pocket, he just had this whole little demeanor about him, like, I don't give a what that this guy's in pain. Like a reasonable human being, let alone a reasonable police officer, would not listen to somebody suffer that long and beg for their life and call for their mama without getting up. There was no need for him to sit there that long. It did absolutely nothing but take the man's life. You had 2 guys already sitting on him, But evil has no boundaries. Even if they want to say that the cause of death was drugs, it's still evil what he did. That was pure evil. He was on vacation after he killed a man. Exactly. They were giving that man a paycheck while he sat at the house because somebody else paid his bond. Somebody else paid his bond. Exactly. Come to find out that the 20 wouldn't even counterfeit. And the crazy thing is George Floyd was not a man that was super duper well off. So he was kicking it. That was a spot close to where he not only where he worked, because apparently he worked at a club down the street. And I don't know this to be factual. I didn't GPS any of it, but allegedly he worked at a club. He worked security for a club down the street. So he knew the people in that area. He was social with people that were in the convenience store. So it's not like he was a stranger to that store. I want them to be questioned. The people that worked at the store. Have you guys seen him come in here before and cause trouble? If not, then why was the manager so amped up to call the police? When the clerk behind the desk was saying, "Hey, take it out of my paycheck. If you think it's counterfeit, just take it out of my paycheck. It's no problem." He clearly did not want anything to happen to George Floyd. I can't wait till they start talking about the timeline of those 2 working together. Exactly. When Chauvin and George Floyd were working together at the same club. I think somewhere along the lines of this trial, they're going to expose envy or a feud that may have taken place prior to the occurrence. There's no telling what could have happened between those 2 before this altercation. Because for 2 officers to already apprehend